What's good, guys? Today I'm going to do our third part of our Po3 series. Part 1 is on my channel and part 2 is on Jana's channel. I will link it down below. And today will be about the different Po3s and how to trade them. For example, I'm going to explain to you the 30-minute and the 4-hour Po3. So let's get started. So yeah, let's just start with the basics you should already know. So you should already know what Po3s are: open high low close, open low high close, XAMD and AMDX. That Po3s are fractal and how you can align them. That a SMT or any correlation should be at the manipulation highs to make the reversal higher probability. And yeah, the next thing will be the 30-minute Po3. So yeah, as I said, P3s are fractal. Janis explained that as well in this video. So as you can see right here on that was last week, by the way. So as you can see on Monday, I don't know, yeah, there was any news. I don't remember what it was. So we pumped around 1,000 points on the whole day. So that would be considered as our X for the week. Then Tuesday would be our accumulation day. So we expect, yeah, Wednesday to be our manipulation day to set up the distribution for the following day. So yeah, so that would be our X, A, M. So and we expect lower prices already because the manipulation, as you can see right here, I'm going to show you guys that. So this is previous day high right here, and I will mark it out for you so you can see that. So we didn't sweep it on NQ, we did on YM, and we did also on ES. So we have a SSMT right here to confirm the end of our manipulation. So we also confirmed it's this SSMT right here. Yeah, right here, as you can see, because we put in a 1 hour value swing. For QT traders, you will know it as a swing divergence. But it was also the 1 hour swing divergence was also a 90-minute SSMT, so we had double stages. So yeah, just as you can see, weekly PO3 is bearish. Manipulation was already put in prior to 9:30. So coming down to our daily PO3, as you can see. So basically, this whole range since the beginning of the day was pretty much accumulation. So then we started to manipulate and put in the weekly cycle or the higher time frame SMT. Yeah, so as you can see, we are bearish on the weekly and on the daily PO3. So we just expect to 9:30 to drop. And that is exactly what it did. Let me show you guys. Drop into the 1 minute time frame. So I'll make it dumb clear for you guys so you will understand it. So as you can see, the next candle opens 9:30. We immediately displace up, form SMT with this high. I actually took a trade very early because I thought we had something else, but what we didn't. So that was the reason why I got stopped out right here. I think it was this candle. Yeah, I think I got stopped at somewhere here. So that would be the wrong trade. So as you can see, the manipulation. So this is the 9:30 or the 30-minute PO3 open, and we just manipulate higher. As you can see, we have a devil's mark at the lows. That was just something. If a candle opens, any candle, any time frame, if a candle opens and we have no manipulation below it, so that would be considered a devil's mark right here. So we open up, just get higher, go higher, continue higher. As you can see, we still go higher. And one thing you can just take note of is that the bigger the manipulation is, the bigger the distribution, or that's just how it should be. And as you can see right here, wait, what happened right here? We formed SSMT with this high, and yeah, I will mark it out on all three indices so you can see it. Um, yeah, actually, so NQ fails to run at this high, which is the previous 90-minute high, as you can see right here. We did sweep it on ES and we did sweep it on YM. So NQ is also the leading index to go lower. That is also something that is pretty important. But yeah, you can just take notes of that as well. So as you can see right here, we put in the 90-minute cycle. So another SMT. I would wait then for a 5 minutes creating correlation or a 5-minute failure swing to put in or anything like that. So yeah, actually, so my bad. We did right here, as you can see. I will mark that out green. So we sweep this previous 5-minute high on NQ. We do not on YM, and we do also on ES right here. So that is the validation for me that price should go lower. And I think, where was my entry? I don't really remember where my entry was, but as you can see right here, we got, for QT traders, you will know what it is. I will mark it out still. And we do also have a 1-minute failure swing again right here. So we have 2 stages of SMT. We have confirmed both of that. We put in a 5-minute failure swing, then followed by a 1-minute correcting correlation and a 1-minute failure swing. That was my validation to drop down to the 15 seconds, as you can see right here. Yeah, and I think that was pretty much my exact entry right at this candle. So, um, yeah, I will just leave it like that. So my original draw for the day, because it's still the manipulation day and not the distribution day. So my original TP was these lows. So that was my drawn liquidity. And I actually made a little mistake with that. That almost cost me the trade. So we didn't sweep it. So prior to that, to my trade, we didn't sweep it on NQ and ES, but we did on YM. So I will explain you why I changed my TP a bit. And as you can see, it's very simple for the 30-minute PO3. We just open up, have no manipulation below, then we form SSMTs and confirmations for that, or just even regular SMTs if you don't trade QT. We've confirmed the end of our manipulation with so much things, as you can see. I I made a mistake, as I said, because I didn't saw that YM already swept the low. So as I saw that YM already did swept it right here, I was a bit thinking if I changed my TP, and I did. I don't really know where I exited. I think I just trailed my stop aggressively after that. And yeah, my TP was, I don't know, it was around here. I don't have it. Yeah, somewhere around here. So that was my TP. And yeah, that was the example for the 30-minute PO3. Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't believe me that I took this trade, as you can see right here, that was my first trade, which got stopped out, but only trail stop. And that was my second trade, which I just showed you, with my trade stop being around this. Yeah. So my TP was exactly right here, as I said. So this following example will be for the 4-hour PO3 at 10 a.m. So it's in the same week, by the way. So we still got our AX, we then got our A manipulation day with the SMT with a previous day high right here. And yeah, on the next day, which would be our distribution day, we're just looking for a continuation to get lower towards our drawn liquidity, which could be either the data lows right here or the low of the week. So yeah, both would be valid targets. Yeah. So in the daily PO3, as you can see right here, we yeah pretty much accumulated right here. We formed then regular SMT at high of day. That is not time-based, but yeah, you just can take note of. Yeah, we got regular SMT at the highs. And then what is time-based? We have SMT right here from this high to this high. As you can see right here, YM took this out while NQ didn't and ES didn't either. So we also have other creating correlations, as you can see right here, with our true opens, whether it's our true day, true week open. Yeah, so now you should have understand what our narrative is and what our drawn liquidity is, and after that you understand this. It's pretty clear what you want to see in the PO3, and the PO3 is just knowing when the price will deliver towards your targets. Because if you don't trade PO3s, you maybe would have entered somewhere around here and then caught up in a lot of chop, or maybe even got stop right at right here. So that's why you want to trade PO3s. And as you can see right here, for the 4-hour PO3, we open up and just chopping around. What do we form afterwards? We form SMT with this high, as you can see right here. We did not sweep it on NQ, but we did on ES and YM. And also one thing that is important, for at least for me, that NQ is leading again. So what that means is that NQ is the stronger bearish asset. So we can expect more likely that NQ is yeah getting a stronger displacement than a other asset. So yeah, we formed the SMT, and yeah, for my model, the only possible entry would have been right here. And yeah, I didn't take it because of the poor risk to reward. It would have been only a 1.5 risk to reward, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a trade. There was pretty, yeah, I'm sure there was a pretty good continuation entry right here somewhere, but I was just not interested due to, yeah, I was just not on the charts anymore. And the next target after these lows would have been the data low or the low of week, but these were, yeah, I can show you real quick from here. Yeah, 40 points for the data low and for the low of week, almost 450 points. So I didn't thought it was realistic. I think we even ended up hitting it. But yeah, you see again how PO3s work. It's pretty much the same every single time because it's just a open and then you want to see the manipulation to happen and see your criteria, and that's just it. So if you guys have any further questions or regards, please let me know in the comments or join our Discord. It's 100% free and we don't sell any courses. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon.